Welcome back, everyone, to the next episode in our series on Crusader Kings 3. I've just taken a look right now at all the people that I have in prison, and I've got a bunch of them, some of whom have been imprisoned for as long as 30 years, 32 years. Alice, she's of the former royal house of England, but she's 34 years old, and she has spent 32 of those years in prison. So what is her relationship? She is the granddaughter of King Richard II of England. So that she looks like she's the daughter of Princess Isabel. So we're going to deal with some of these prisoners. There's really no reason to have them all in here like this. I'm just looking to see who I can ransom. A lot of them I'm just releasing for a hook. Especially the ones that have been in for a long time. It just seems unnecessary, I guess. I'm also looking at factions because we got a major problem here. 356% of my military power is arrayed against me for lower crown authority. Most of my dukes that are under me. So we're probably going to have to think about taking away their titles if I'm able to do that. Some of them are just crazy powerful, unfortunately. My sister Margaret, who's 38 years old, is able to marry. She does have 3 children of her own already, but no husband currently. So looks like her first husband, let's see what happened to him. Died from his wounds a while back. So who can we marry her off to? Let's look for a matrilineal marriage at this point. She might still have a child or two. Philip of Oxford. Or any of them of any kind of noble rank. Oh, there's a prince. Oh, that's my son. I'm not going to marry my sister to my son. That's crazy. Wow. Why is that even a choice? All right, back to France. We're going to try and arrange a betrothal between my son and heir, who's 12, and the 6-year-old daughter of the King of France. All right, so I think what I'm going to have to do is release some of these guys so that the King of France is not as upset with me. Let's see if that does the trick. Oh, I actually lost a council member because of that. But let's see if that's enough to get the King of France happy with me to where I can arrange a marriage. All right, let's try this again. He still won't accept. Oh, I have too many existing alliances. That's why. It had nothing to do with releasing that county back. Oh, well. You live, you learn. Should have looked at that first. Who are my existing alliances? Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize I had that many. I'm allied to Wales, Koblenz, my son of England, Portugal, the King of Portugal. My goodness. And these are truces here. All right, here's the expected demand. We're going to have to drop our faction, or drop our authority law. I'm just not in a position to say no to that right now, unfortunately. Got plenty of prestige. Not a lot of gold at the moment. I've got another daughter born. How about a good ancestral name? Not seeing a lot of the ones I've had in the past. Margaret works. All right. So this is child number 3 for me. Keeping my eye out for other territory that I can take. At some point I may have to go to war with my brother if I can do something about it. But for now, we're going for this one. We're just trying to consolidate all these territories that we need in order to form Britannia. Wish I knew why there were battles going on right in my backyard. All right, we easily won our war. Wales is at war, trying to gain some territory as well. So that gathers up a little more for England. Now you basically just have England, Scotland, and Wales. So that's all we have to deal with. It looks like Wales is trying to gather up some of the Scottish territory. If I could do that as well, I'd be in good shape, but I still am going to need Wales. All right, we've got a diplomacy perk available to us. Just looking to see. Sway scheme power might come in handy right now. So I had to stand down my army because I was heavily in debt, almost 200 in the hole. But I think Wales is doing just fine without my armies. Be curious to see how that all ends up. There it is. So you can see now Wales has taken a nice chunk out of Scotland. Norway's got a little bit up there at the top. I don't think I want to go on a pilgrimage right now. I'm just looking to see what else is available to us. No, we don't do feasts. Those don't end well. So the reason I'm not making a lot of money right now is that I just don't hold any earldoms. I hold some duchy titles. I have the Kingdom of England, Kingdom of Ireland, Petty Kingdom of Mercia, Petty Kingdom of Albany, and then the Earldom of Warwickshire, and that's it. So there's a lot of other things I should be trying to grab. Some of these counties that I could grab back that would give me a nice amount of income that I don't currently have. I've just got to figure out where best to go about that and who to take them from. For example, my brother's got some of them. So he's actually more powerful than I am at the moment. I'm going to let myself get a little bit of income built back up, get some money in the bank, and then we're going to go try to seize some counties from Scotland. That'll get me some income since I only have the one county right now. And we'll just kind of grab what's left of Scotland, and then we'll have to figure out how to deal with Wales. Because I missed my opportunity because my brother started having children. I'm no longer his heir. Okay, we're going for the Earldom of Thomond. Let's declare war. King Vladimir, which is just so weird. That the king in Scotland, his name is Vladimir. That's awesome. There's a Russian family in Scotland. Now we're going to make the long march north to deal with the King of Scotland. Alright, we're going to catch up to his tiny army. Make quick work of them. It's too bad we didn't capture the king and end this the easy way. Where would he be, by the way? What's their capital now? I guess up here, huh? We've already got 50%. So we'll lay siege, see if this does the trick. There it is. We took King Vladimir hostage. Thank you, King. Let's disband the army before it costs us any more, because we're already at a negative 147. But we gained some more territory. Where's that put us? Empire Britannia. We have 61. We need 14 more counties. And a lot of gold. Alright, I've never tried this before, but I'm going to try denouncing my brother. And see if that allows me the possibility of breaking the alliance and putting a claim on Wales. I don't know exactly what that's going to do. See, we can't declare war because... Oh, wait, we can now. Oh, we still have an alliance, but that's okay. That's something I'm willing to spend to do. People aren't going to like me very much for doing it. But let's do it. Go big or go home, folks. That's all I got to say. Raise the armies. I'm going to go heavily in debt to do this. But what's his... I know he's got an alliance with the King of France. But I've got allies I can call as well. And I very well may need to. But if we can go quickly grab my brother, I can end this war before anything else happens. Here comes the King of France getting involved. That gives them a slight advantage in numbers. Can I call some of my allies? What about Portugal? Yes, please. Good thing I had a lot of prestige available to me. Thank you. Where's that put us? It does give us the advantage in numbers if Portugal gets here. Who's leading this army is the question. Because if my brother's not in the field... Oh, my son and heir has come of age. If my brother's not in the field, then that means he's here in his capital. Forbidden love. My son, player, heir, and vassal is having... Oh my gosh. Wait. No. How can my son and his grandmother be lovers? You know what? Attempt to cover it up. I do not need that issue right now. We're trying to create an empire here. Okay, we didn't grab him, but I got Ragnar's son. Alright, there's the French army. Let me think about how to do this. What I don't want to have happen is have these armies unite against me, which may be unavoidable because they're all headed in that same direction. Yeah, there we go. If we can get them to turn and go the opposite way, or if I can hit this army before this one can come over. Where's the Portuguese army? They're not anywhere to be found at the moment. Oh, here they are. Excellent. There's some good news right there. Portugal, get over here. Follow me, sir. No, don't go lay siege. Okay, we're making our move, and we got the Portuguese army to follow, which is what I was after. Now I need to get them to keep moving in my direction. This way, sir. We're gonna get a big showdown here against the French army. Maybe. Now they're gonna run. Chickens, get back here and fight. Alright, we're settling into sieges here. He might be able to take one of mine, but we're going to take two of his. And then maybe we'll have the showdown with the army. We'll see how quickly this goes. Alright, we'll move over here to help the Portuguese. New diplomacy perk. There's another one. That gets us to 83%. Now we just need to win a battle in the field. There's just one knight trying to win by himself. Bring it on. Okay, didn't mean to go that fast. Here's the big showdown with the French army, and I think we're going to be fine. Thanks to my friends from Portugal. Will that be enough to end this war and unite the crowns? Yes, it is. Alright, my brother's defeated. And let's take a look at the new map. There it is. Alright, disband the army. And the question now becomes, how many counties do we still need to take from Scotland? We've got enough. We just need 1,000 gold now, but I'm 400 in debt. It's going to take a while. Alright, so my recently deposed brother has some very powerful factions in his court, and combined they have significantly more men than I do. I would have zero chance against this. 458% of my military, and in 6 months they're going to send me an ultimatum, so obviously I need to do something about that, and I don't know exactly how best to go about it. I think about the best thing I can do is try to imprison my brother, but it's only a 22% chance of success. I think what I'm going to try to do is remove some of these people from the faction and get them to my side. And that starts with betrothing my son, Onlaf, to the Duke's daughter in Essex. That should turn him into an ally and get him out of that faction, I think. All right, that drops it some. Maybe? No, he's still listed as part of that faction. Okay, there he goes. He's out now. Now they're down to 327%. Now we just need to find... What else can we do here? I've got other children. I've got Prince Edward. Let's find him a spouse. And go based on alliance power and look. Who's this here? Duke John of East Anglia. Same thing. We're going to start marrying off our children, or at least betrothing off our children to some of these disgruntled vassals. That drops it to 261%. This may become manageable. I don't think I'm gonna be able to imprison him, so I'm not gonna try. What am I gonna lose when I'm not gonna worry about any of that right now. The main deal right now is titles can be created. Empire of Britannia, yeah, I know, I just don't have the money for it. And it's gonna be a while before I do. Okay, now if we can remove Duchess Beatrice of Kent from that faction, I think they'll be successfully reduced in power to where there's really nothing that can be done. So I think I've still got a daughter, do I not? That can be betrothed. Princess Margaret. Let's do that. Let's go alliance power. And I think we're looking for somebody from Beatrice. Yeah, right here we go. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, we can't make it matrilineal. That's okay. So all of my children will have been betrothed to members of that faction. And once we remove her, see, now it drops to 47%. They don't have the power to be able to do that. They've disbanded the faction. So that was tricky, but it worked. And just like that, Ragnar has created a new faction for the same purpose. This time he's got the Duke of Meath, the Earl of Worcestershire, and himself. Not going to worry too much about that right now. Ruling the multicultural Kingdom of England comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in court. Of course, historically, at this point in history, England was speaking French at the court. But my vassals suggest I could significantly improve relations with my Norwegian subjects by learning to speak their native language. Why bother? Anglo-Saxon is clearly superior. Yes. All right, that's looking good, and we've got enough to create. Oh, you know what? Let's look at the realm here. Yeah, Earldom of Thomond. My goodness, we got to deal with that. That's horrible. Where is that earldom, by the way? Inverness. I don't know where that's at. Oh, it's probably in Ireland, huh? There it is. Get on it. Well, this is interesting. My wife is once again absent from our chambers as night falls. She has been distant lately, lost in thought, and rarely seen at court. Am I not to her satisfaction? Is she simply busy? Or could she be warming someone else's bed? Oh, man. Don't make me get all Henry VIII on you here. We got another faction to put somebody else on the Welsh throne now. Man, they just keep building these, and it's going to come to war here before too long. But I feel like I've got the manpower to be able to fight this if it comes to it. These people absolutely do not want me to have any peace and be able to build up my money and create the Empire of Britannia. So war it is. The good news is I should have enough to defeat them. They're going to be 14,000 men total, but when we call our allies, we should be fine. Call Portugal. Call Koblenz. Let's see where that puts us. Well, once they accept, we'll see where that puts us. There we go. Now we're talking. We just got to stay alive until then. That's the main thing. And go after some of these enemy armies a piece at a time before they can merge. Why are you naked? Dude, put some clothes on. What is happening right now? What does that fall under as far as... He's a Sodom... Oh, okay. Wow. You're an interesting person. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, the numbers are pretty much dead even, but I've got to catch up to some of these forces before they can unite. Because otherwise we're going to have some issues. Come on, catch him. There we go. That helps. And who's that landing up here? Oh, we got a daughter born. Elizabeth it is. Okay, so there's a victory. It didn't do much for me. It's only worth 4%. I want to see what the knight's... Oh my gosh, he's got a knight that's 43. We killed 2 of them, though. 15 on each of those. My knights suck. Holy cow, I didn't realize how bad my knights were. Alright, we've got to force a decisive showdown. We can't keep playing the siege game, but the problem is he's got more men than I do. Even with the allies coming in. Actually, we might just win this thing. He's got more coming. Ah, see, now they're even. I think we defeated enough of them early on to give us a fighting chance in this thing. The numbers are dead even right now. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Boy, this is going to come right down to it, isn't it? Prince Onlaf has been murdered. Who did it? Who did it? I don't know if we know who did it. Unless, you know, he might have died in the battle. Sometimes that happens, and I don't even realize that that's what I was doing. Yeah, he was slain in battle by Nicholas. Okay, so he died in this battle, my son. Let's check and see. Where's... Before we do anything else, let's go to our knights and make sure that my other son is not a knight that is allowed to fight. Okay, I don't see him in there. Alright, back to the battle. Dang, this one really came down to the wire. We're gonna win, but holy cow, was that a bloody battle. We have to look at the results of that one. Okay. My son, Prince Olav, and 3 others were slain during the battle. Who did we capture? We captured several. Wow. Okay, we lost 3,700 killed. We killed 6,000 of his. Obviously, holy cow. He had 184 kills. Yeah, I don't know why I was looking at those numbers and thinking that was prowess. That's actually the number of people they killed. This guy killed 184 people in this battle. Got a woman in there fighting. She killed 39. That's amazing. Duke Onlaf of Wessex, my son, killed 31 before dying. Wow, that was crazy. Who's the guy that killed my son? This is the guy right here. You, sir. I'm going to come and hunt you down. In fact, I'm going to... no, I won't start a murder scheme. I'll just remember. That's what I'll do. I will remember this. Alright, we're going to lay siege to the capital. See if we can end this thing. See if my brother's there. And if he is, if we can capture him, this could be the end of that. We got his son, but he wasn't there, which means he's with the army. What do we do with him? Boy, I could sure use the ransom money, but because we're 725 in debt now. Oh, that's brutal. Negotiate an alliance with Prince Edward III. That's my son. Yeah, please. Need all the troops we can get right now. Good. Can we call him to help in the fight? If I capture my brother this time, I think we're probably going to execute him. Just to put an end to this. We'll let my allied forces... oh no, they're going to follow me. I want to try and defeat this army. Oh, that's a neutral army. That's not even him. Okay, we're going to turn around and try to face this army here. They're all trying to flee out to the water. Quit your running. Get over here and fight me. Problem is, they just keep outlasting me, and I just keep running further and further into debt. We need another showdown. Here we go. Need some help here, boys. There we go. I need this to end in the worst way. These wars are bankrupting me. I'll never be able to create Britannia at this point. There's a victory. Where's that going to put us? Just 58%. Ugh. I still can't imprison him. Of course, I don't have him under my control at the moment. Okay, another battle, and he just got some reinforcements, so this one's going to be crazy bloody as well. Is he there? He's there. Alright. If we can win this one, maybe we can get him. Good night. There's so many things going on here. Yeah, thank you for giving me a little bit of money. Come on, capture him and end this. Nope, he got away again. Darn it. I am 900 in the hole now. We just can't seem to catch this guy. But we know he's with one of those armies. Alright. Now that we're 1,000 in debt, we're at 87% on this war. We're going to catch up to him again. And again, there's my brother. We're facing each other on the battlefield. Actually, it's the King of Portugal that's leading our forces. Is this the time we finally capture him? 99%. Are you kidding me? Come on. Alright, let's defeat this little army right here. Will that give me 1%? Yeah, we're going to start having major corruption now from all the debt. Trying to catch these two guys. Oh, my wife's pregnant again. So there's that. We're actually going to lose this battle. Hope that doesn't set us back too far. It didn't. Man, this series of wars has just been absolutely brutal. Where'd that army go? It just disappeared. Alright, let's lay siege and finish it that way. There it is. And my brother, oh no, that's the Duke of Meath that's imprisoned. 1,144 in debt. Wow, that was just absolutely awful. And the problem is, it's going to keep happening. That will not be the last time we have to deal with that. Where's my brother? We've got him in prison now. Problem is, he's got, what, 4 sons. He's got 4 sons. So even if I kill him, if I execute him, which I have to, that's not going to end the problem. He's a family member. Ugh, boy. Maybe I can't execute him. We are going to keep him in prison, though. All right, before I wrap this episode up, we are going to... Let's see. We are going to ransom some of the lesser people to get some money back. But not the big ones. Not my brother and not my nephew. I could sure use asking the Pope for money about now. All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Boy, I united England and Wales, but at what cost? And now I had to release some people. So I don't even think I have the counties I need to make this happen. Yeah, I'm down to 65. I lost 10. How did I lose 10? Here and here and there. That doesn't look like 10. Did I lose some of Scotland too? I think I might have. All right, well, one thing at a time. Wow. Okay, so none of that went the way I wanted it to, but that's the price of trying to unite Britannia, I guess. Let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. We'll be back again soon with another episode. Thanks for watching.